When your stash is low, when your cash ain't full, when you need to max out your arsenal, it's time for Goodwill hunting. What is up, guys? Pwn here, and today I've got the haul video for the Eclipse trip that I took down to Portland and eventually down to Salem, Oregon to check out the Eclipse. Whenever you go do something, whenever you go see a show, go see a band, go see an event, you gotta kind of turn it into a thrift road trip, just to spice it up. Anyway, now this is, again, a $100 haul road trip. I'm gonna keep doing that throughout, so I have a good way to compare how good a road trip was to other road trips. Just really for no other reason, but because it's fun to kind of compare what happened, what time of year it was. So let's take a look. It was definitely better as far as numbers of blasters from the April 2017 road trip. So without further ado, let's jump into testing the commons. How many protons do you think I got? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and 5, 5. And 5, 5, and 5, 5. 3 fire strikes. A Maverick? What? I don't buy Mavericks. Well, I've started buying Mavericks. Oh, it even has an old yellow suction cup dart in it. And it even doesn't really work that well, or at all. Oh, wow. Okay. Not looking great. I don't even care if this works. Then we've got a Praxis, of course. Oh, really batting 1,000 today on these blasters. Okay. Well, it loaded. Nice. And a Vigilon. Let's see if this works. Okay, so far so good. That felt good. Wow, a functional blaster. Alright, done with the commons, let's move to the uncommons. A Recon stock, an old school Retaliator stock, laser light, a Titan. Alright, a Titan. Whoa, that works really well. In fact, a long shot front barrel gun. Nice, nice. A pretty close to full long shot. With the weird off-kilter magazine, kind of rare-ish yellow magazine in the back, front gun, all of the business. This thing came with all the business except for the big, ridiculous, oversized scope. All right. Alright, that was just a little bit of user error. Then in the uncommons, may have once been rare, but I've actually been seeing quite a bit of these. This is actually probably getting close to common these days. But an Ultimate Berserker, and it would appear that the pump does not work, but that does work. Always remember, it starts firing from the bottom. A Retaliator front barrel attachment, a Lady Jolt, a Pretty Paisley. I think there's a few different varieties of these, but I will be calling them all Pretty Paisley because that's the only one I can remember. That works great. Then from one Goodwill, 2 mag strikes with 2 mags, plus another 2 mags. Let's see if these work. Oh, this one's losing air quite quickly. That's a shame. Let's see if this one works. Oof, not perfect. Not perfect at all. That's a shame. Alright, finishing up with the uncommons, let's head up to the rares. A Tri-Strike base gun. This was kind of weird to find, but it was my first one of these. Don't have one because when the new blasters were coming out during this era, I really wasn't that into the Tri-Strike. But if I could thrift it for a couple bucks, I'll definitely pick it up. Yep, and wow, that mag release is way far up there. Alright, then this crazy business. I think this was, had something to do with a Wii game. I don't know. I got it because it actually came with a little weird, but it works. And you can do this. Wow. Then an Avengers Maverick, kind of a different flavor of Maverick. Definitely a different, completely different shape. Different feel, smaller grip, some flared out sides. Doesn't actually work with Elite darts, I don't think. Seems to be that the Elite darts are too long for this. But hey, Avengers Maverick. Extremely happy to see this hammer shot. Love to see hammer shots, and up until recently I haven't been able to thrift any of these really, so works. Then at rare, because of its color, the Ice Rampage. Also rare because of its color, a Lumitron. And this actually holds its magazine in place. A Rapid Strike. This was a great find. $3.99 for a Rapid Strike. Looks like it does work, but it doesn't really have much battery power in it. Then an Elite Blue Strife. Happy to be building up my collection of these once again. Got a few XDs. Of course, I ran out of the blues because I painted them all, but I got a nice buffer now with this addition to the Elite Blue Strife collection. And it looks like even though it came with a filthy, disgusting magazine, fully functional. Alright, then out of the bin, I think this came from, this was the best thing I've ever found at a Goodwill outlet. Got a Modulus. Does not have a battery tray, which is too bad, but oh wow, it looks like it's actually been broken off. You can see I'm not sure how you would even do that. How would you break the battery tray off? But it's been snapped at the screw port here. Now this thing, totally new for me in the rares, never seen it before, and I was really feeling it. Usually I don't pick up the Busby stuff unless it's an air pressure missile sort of thing, and this does happen to be an air pressure deal. And it's pretty gangsta, because I feel like, I forget which movie that was, where they curve bullets. But this makes me want to shoot it sideways because it's got 4 different, as you pull the trigger it fires each barrel sequentially. So I feel like you kind of spray the horizon, a nice lateral spray of darts. Alright, let's see if I can do that. I'll have to practice that. I'm going to have to work on that one. As I said, what this was is a Tetra Strike. Tetra meaning 4. Nerf's got the Tri-Strike, and here we've got the Tetra Strike. Rock on. Underperforming, of course, because I was using Elite darts, which are not meant for that blaster. Alright, let's get up into the epics. A few epics on this trip, at least for me. This first one, epic, just because of the price. A $1.99 Zeus. Not gonna test it, not really interested in if it works or not, because it was a $1.99 Zeus. What? I don't actually handle these rival blasters all that often. $1.99 Zeus. A couple of accessories. End strike stock, and then a Rhino Fire tripod. Never seen anything Rhino Fire, whether it be tripod or the actual blaster, until this trip. But at separate Goodwills, miles apart, I was able to find a Rhino Fire tripod. And then later, a $1.99. I don't know what happened here. I don't know why this was marked at $1.99, but a $1.99, totally abused, colored on. I have no idea if this is going to work, but I'm going to test it because I'd really like to see the Rhino Fire fire. Rhino Fire fire. Whoever owned this, shame on you. What have you done to this poor beast? So let's, I don't know, let's grab some magazines, throw them in there, maybe replace some batteries, and see if this thing actually functions. Alright. Oh my god. That is magnificent for $1.99. Are you for real? And it works? Man, just a little bit of alcohol, take this tape off. I am ecstatic. This is truly epic for me. Rhino Fire, $1.99. And last but not least, so that was a $100 haul right there, but went over budget a little bit. I was keeping the Zeus in there because I'm just barely over budget. I think the total after tax was like 135 cents, $100, 35 cents. But definitely pushed me over budget with this last epic. Never seen one of these before. Had to get it. even though I was over budget, but we're not going to include it in the $100 haul. Here it is, the Super Soaker Hydro Cannon. Now, I have no idea if this works. In fact, it sort of feels like it doesn't. Oh, there's a little zest, a little spritz. But anyway, had to pick this up. I don't even know why. I have no idea how to turn this into a Nerf blaster, but I know it can be done. And I know that it is valuable and rare just because the internet has told me so. So I had to snag it. Alright, that is it for this $100 haul. I'll throw up a picture of the whole thing. You let me know if this was worth $100. How much would you spend for this lot of blasters I was able to pick up during my Nerf Thrifting road trip? If you wouldn't spend $100, how much would you spend? Until next time, guys, remember, you can be serious about Nerf, but please, don't take Nerf too seriously.